Imagine trusting a machine to save your health, only for it to nearly cost your life. A 60-year-old man's quest to cut table salt from his diet turned into a harrowing medical crisis after he followed AI-generated advice that left him hospitalized with toxic chemical poisoning. This case, detailed in a recent study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine, raises urgent questions about the risks of relying on artificial intelligence for health decisions. But here's where it gets controversial. Was the AI truly to blame, or did the user's blind trust in technology create this disaster? The man, seeking healthier alternatives to sodium chloride, turned to ChatGPT for suggestions. The AI proposed sodium bromide, a chemical compound chemically similar to salt but deadly when ingested. While sodium bromide has historical uses as an anticonvulsant and sedative, now largely phased out, it's primarily used today in industrial cleaning and agriculture. The man consumed it for 3 months, assuming it was a safe dietary swap, until he began experiencing alarming symptoms: fatigue, insomnia, coordination issues, facial acne, cherry angiomas, red skin bumps, and an unrelenting thirst. But this is the part most people miss. The neurological fallout was even stranger. He developed paranoia, claiming a neighbor was trying to poison him, and later exhibited hallucinations so severe he required a psychiatric hold during his hospitalization. After 3 weeks of intravenous fluids, electrolytes, and antipsychotic medication, he recovered. However, the researchers behind the case study issued a stark warning. Language prediction tools like ChatGPT lack common sense and can produce catastrophic results if users don't apply their own critical thinking. The AI's response, they noted, likely referenced sodium bromide in a non-culinary context, such as chemical reactions, but the user interpreted it as a dietary recommendation. Without access to the original ChatGPT conversation, we can't confirm the exact wording, but the outcome is clear. AI isn't a doctor, and its outputs are shaped by the vast, unfiltered data it's trained on. Experts like Dr. Jacob Glanville, CEO of biotech firm Centivax, emphasize the danger of treating AI as a medical oracle. These systems don't think, they predict word patterns, he explained. In this case, ChatGPT saw salt substitute and defaulted to sodium bromide because it's a common chemical synonym, but it didn't check if that recommendation was safe for human consumption. Dr. Harvey Castro, an emergency medicine physician and AI researcher, echoed these concerns, noting that large language models, LLMs, generate text based on statistical probability, not medical expertise. AI isn't evil, but it's a tool without guardrails, he said. If your training data includes outdated or niche chemical references, the model might serve them up in contexts where they're deadly. The study also highlights a regulatory vacuum. While the FDA bans bromide in food, no global framework governs how AI delivers health advice. Castro warns of a regulation gap that could lead to more preventable tragedies. He advocates for safeguards like integrated medical databases, automated risk alerts, and hybrid human-AI oversight to mitigate errors. With the right checks, LLMs could become safer tools, he said. But without accountability, these rare cases will keep happening. So where does responsibility lie? Should AI creators face liability for harmful outputs, or is it up to users to verify recommendations? The researchers stress that OpenAI's disclaimer, ChatGPT is not a substitute for professional medical advice, remains critical. Yet, as this case shows, disclaimers alone may not deter users from acting on AI's suggestions. The takeaway? Treat AI like a well-meaning but clueless friend, useful for sparking ideas, but never the final word on your health. What do you think? Can AI ever be trusted with medical advice? Or should it stay in the realm of trivia and recipes? Share your thoughts below.